I believe, or this is my mantra in life, that everything that is meant for me, well, now that I'm about to say it, sounds a little cliche, but no. Just based on like everything that happened in my 20s and now that I'm stepping into my, early 30s, I believe that everything that is meant for me, good or bad, it will, like, I will never miss it. I will never miss what's meant for me. Does that make sense? Yeah.
All right, you want to start on the second matcha?
Okay, let's do the second one with the Shiba. Can you tell matcha quality by color?
I personally can't.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm not that trained.
Can I teach you?
In matcha. Yeah.
I'm not an expert, obviously, but I can tell, like, okay. So this matcha powder, well, should I just teach you later? Okay. So I think you can see the difference between which one is more green.
This one.
Yeah. And this one has like a more yellow undertone.
Interesting.
You could still like it. Okay.
How's that look?
Okay, cheers.
Oh, it tastes very different.
It's more bitter.
It leaves like a strange taste on my tongue afterwards.
Yes. Okay. So like, depending on where whether it's like a first harvest or what quality it is or what blend it is, there's a lot of things. But sometimes certain matcha powder leaves like a dry tasting in your mouth.
Yeah. It's like a little dry aftertaste.
It's not grassy though, right? Is it grassy?
No,
okay,
it's not grassy.
Yeah.
But just more like, it's got like a dryness to it.
Yeah. Do you like it? Some people don't mind it. I don't.
No.
That's fine. Yeah, so this one's like lower grade.
This is the one that you don't really like that much.
Yeah, I bought it because I thought maybe it looked promising. It had a Shiba.
Yeah, the pack, that was like, out of all the three of them, I think this one's my favorite packaging for the tin.
Yeah.
But yeah, I liked the other one, the first one that we did better.
Yeah.
So far.
Yeah.
I haven't tried the last one.
Yeah, the first one isn't very strong, but it's bright. It's easy to drink. Yeah.
Very refreshing.
So don't even bother finishing. Good job. You actually taste a difference.
I want to get a taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if I didn't add any maple syrup?
Oh, it would be so bitter.
It would be so bitter. It would be
Yeah.
so bitter. Nice.
Yeah, I think out of these two so far, the first one was better, in my opinion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. I agree.
But you can taste the difference too, right? You're like, oh, dang.
Yeah, I struggle to finish that, so I saved it for you. I'm such a good friend.
Let me give Joe the bad stuff. I don't want to drink
I'm such a good friend. Yeah.
Oh, that's why you poured so little for yourself too. You're like, oh, let me give it more to Joe. How dare you?
I'm like, I'll just drink milk.
How dare you? So you said you moved to New York, and then you lived there for a year, right?
I lived there for a year. That's when I applied for grad school, and then I got in, so I moved to Philly.
What was your year in New York like? Did you love it or hate it?
I loved it.
Really?
Yeah, even though I will never live there again.
You won't go back?
To visit?
I mean, like live.
No. Yeah.
I understand. I would never want to live there.
Wait, do you like visiting though?
Visiting is fun.
Yeah.
Visiting is fun. Yeah. Even though I have some, personal issues with the city that you know about.
Baggage.
I got a little personal baggage there, but honestly speaking, visiting is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
New York, there's a lot of stuff to do.
Yeah.
The people that I know there are cool. So
Yeah.
it's like it's a fun time when I go.
Yeah.
You know, my brother's up there right now too.
Oh, that's right.
And so
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, it's visiting is fun. But then when I logistically had to think about it and like, oh, would I live there? Dude,
Not even for a year?
I would. It would
was
take a lot of
fun.
adjusting. I'll say
Okay,
that.
yeah.
It would take a lot of adjusting.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I'm so used to living in Atlanta where like things
It's
are
so different.
Yeah, things are just so different. And
It's
just
so
like,
different.
the bathrooms are so tiny there. And like if you're ever out and about and you need to take a number two, like you got to find a coffee shop and buy
Never.
something.
Yeah,
and you
never.
Just, it's just terrible.
Actually, that's such a good I don't know. I just made a connection. I moved from Vancouver, where it was very much like it's a small city, but you know, you still take public transit everywhere. And then I moved to a city, New York, where you know it's like 50 times more chaotic, but you still take public transit. It's still kind of similar. But for you, you're used to having a car, things
Yeah.
being like, you know, all the targets are huge.
Yes.
And then now you have city targets.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
hated
it's
it.
so
Yeah, yeah.
different. Yeah, okay, I can see how that's a huge adjustment.
It's
yeah,
huge,
versus me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I remember when I went to visit New York and then like we would go to a Target or something. I'd be like, where is everything? And then they'd be like, oh, this is it.
Yeah, this is
I was
it.
like,
That's
"What?
it.
Where's my options?
Yeah, it's like
Where's
I've
my-"
never seen a super Target until I moved to Georgia, and I was like, this is amazing.
It's so awesome. You have so many options. You can get anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even my brother. I was talking to my brother the other day, and he was like, yeah, he misses like going grocery shopping because like. In Georgia, you go to like a Kroger or a Publix and you can
Yeah.
like shop through the produce and you
Yeah.
have so many food
Yeah.
options. But in New York, like their grocery stores are the size of my apartment and you have like 3 options and that's all you got.
Yeah,
and
but
they're not great.
Yeah, but isn't New York so? Doesn't it make you so exciting? Doesn't it make you so excited though? Like there's always something happening. Like you walk down, you look like no, you look so you look so unimpressed. Yeah, I don't know. It's like I walk down a street and there's I never knew this shop was here, and there's always people and there's music and there's I don't know. It's just so fun.
It's cool. It's fun to visit. I'll give you that. I just think it's
not boring.
It's a little overhyped for like because everyone's like, oh, I want to move there. It's gonna be like my dream
I was
come
one
true.
of it was one.
And then when they
I was
actually
one of
move
them.
there, they're
Yeah.
like, oh, it's not as all sunshine and rainbows as I thought it was gonna be.
Oh yeah, no. Grocery shopping was a nightmare.
Rats too.
Rats. So like on trash day at my apartment, my apartment's only like it's only a 3-story building, and they somehow keep all the trash on the streets, right? You know, New York. And if I come home past midnight, I would like kind of like tiptoe and like try to open my door, my building door, and like run in because like the rats will all just like go crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God. Crazy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. It was like that.
Yeah. I know you've like traveled and lived in a lot of places and traveled a lot of places. Is there a spot that you would want to move to next? Or is this kind of like you would be cool living here forever? What do you think?
Like here, like
Yeah,
Seattle.
yeah. Mhm.
I'd be cool living here.
Like if this was like, okay, this is your last stop, your last destination. Or is there another city that you're like, I kind of want to explore living there? Or any spots that you would go back to?
Yeah, spots that I would go back to plenty, but I feel like Seattle is maybe because I'm no longer in my 20s. It feels I really, really wanted to move here. You knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
and now
talked
that
about
I'm here, it hasn't been a year yet, but it feels good. Yeah, I'm not thinking about where I want to move to next. Maybe because I'm still settling in here, or
Wow.
yeah. But visiting, I go back to, Japan any day. I would love to live in Taiwan. I would love to live in
really?
Taipei for a year.
Oh, wow,
I think
okay.
it would be really fun. I don't know what I would do there, but it'd be fun.
You can just fraud some other companies and get a job out there.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, Taipei would be cool to live in for a little bit at least. Actually,
Could you see yourself living in Taipei for a year?
I could, and I'll tell you what.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I really could the thing that convinced me was the Fantuan.
Yes.
Like, I could imagine myself.
Can't blame you.
I could imagine myself. I wake up in the morning. Oh, good morning, everyone. And then you go. You got your apartment. You get your stuff ready. You're walking down the street, and then like around the corner, there's a store that sells Fantuan. You just grab that for breakfast.
Yeah.
And you go about your day. That would be amazing. I could do that for a year at least.
Yeah, and it's so cheap.
So cheap. Yeah, yeah. And then at night, the night markets, you just go hang out there.
It's amazing.
Yeah, yeah. I'd say, yeah, Taiwan, I would definitely consider that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Taipei. I would live there for a year. Because I can speak Mandarin. I feel like public transit is so easy. It's so safe. Everyone seems nice. I don't know. As a female, I feel really, really safe there.
Yeah. The public transit was actually, really organized too. Like they had the lines where like, usually if you're taking a train or something like that, everyone's just kind of pushing and shoving in the middle.
Yeah.
But in Taipei, they had lines on the side for you to wait. And then so like that way the passengers come out first and then everyone kind of filters in from the side.
Isn't that so nice?
It's
Why
a lot
can't
more
they have
organized
that in
for
New
sure.
York?
Because people in New York are not going to respect the rules. They don't care. They're the same people who are pushing the fire escape just to get in without paying the $2.75 fare.
True.
It's like,
what am I thinking?
They're not going to respect no lines.
Yeah. I'm being too ambitious.
Yeah. Another reason why I don't want to live in New York. The subways are a mess. They smell like piss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
not for
after
me.
COVID, I feel like it got worse because I visited last year. It felt even more dirty, which is so hard to imagine because it's already so dirty.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I know I talk a lot of trash about New York, but I just don't understand. A lot of people are like, "Oh, it's my dream to move to New York, and I want to live there." And then they get there, and then it's like, "This is what you wanted? You wanted to live in a dirty dump place? You know what's better? Chicago."
Okay, I was gonna ask you. So if you had to move out of Atlanta, where would you move?
Chicago.
Like in the city in U.S., you would move to Chicago.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
tell
yeah.
me why.
It's a cleaner version of New York.
Okay.
I've
never been to Chicago.
Oh, you gotta go.
I know, that's
You
what
gotta
everyone
go.
says.
I will arguably say Chicago is better than New York.
Even the winter? Isn't the winter brutal?
It is, but I will arguably still say Chicago is better than New York. It's cleaner. It's, safety is, it's cleaner. It's cleaner, okay? The food scene in Chicago is just as competitive as New York.
Okay.
Is
there a good Asian food there?
Yeah. Their Chinatown's pretty big.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, they have really good.
People take the subway too, right?
Yeah. Their public transport's
Okay.
really good. You can get around without.
Okay.
Yeah, if you don't have a car, you can still get around with the train or like taking an Uber around, and it's not like that expensive. It's still expensive to live in Chicago, like if you live in the city, but it's still doable without. If you don't have a car, you could still live there, and
Are you just biased?
probably
Yeah.
But arguably though, like I'm not just saying these because.
Okay, what
I
about
feel-
not Chicago? You've still been to a lot of cities in the
I've
U.S.
traveled a lot. Are we saying just in the U.S.?
Yeah, just in the U.S.
If I had to move,
I'm always curious. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, because I've been in Atlanta for so long now. Like,
I have an observation that people, or at least the people I've met from living in Atlanta, really don't move out of Atlanta. I mean, Atlanta's a good place to live. I can see the appeal of like never moving, but it's also really interesting how people don't leave. I mean, look at your friend group. You've known them since your potatoes.
Well, most of them have all left at one point or another.
And then come back. Okay.
Well, except for I guess a few, but yeah. And then you guys left. Yeah, that's true. You're right. Yeah, most of us have kind of stayed there.
Yeah. Well, your siblings moved recently.
Yeah, my siblings all moved
your
out
friend
too.
group are.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I would actually. LA would be a high contender.
I could see you living in LA.
After I visited there a few times and I really thought about it, I was like, LA could be fun. I don't know, because California in general is just like so expensive.
It is so expensive.
Like if we were talking realistically, like, I would have to like make a lot more money than I do now.
Yeah.
But LA, I feel like LA could be fun. LA could be really fun to live in. And I like the beach. I like going out to the beach and like
you do like the beach.
yeah, being in the water and stuff like that. Like, because in Atlanta, the closest beach is to me where I live in Atlanta is like 4 hours away or something like that. So yeah, being near the beach and being able to go out there, I think that'd be a lot of fun.
I think, yeah, you like LA.
I think so.
Yeah.
too. LA would be fun.
Yeah. Expensive but fun.
Yeah.
And you still drive a lot.
Yeah.
You still be stuck in traffic.
I enjoy driving around though. Like, I know a lot of people like are like, oh, I want to live in a walkable city where like you can like not have a car and be okay, which that's cool too. That's cool too. But I don't know. I like having a car because I feel like it me more freedom though. You know, like if I'm in my car and like I have like to carry groceries or whatever, I throw it in the back. I don't have to like carry it on the train and like walk 20 blocks to get back to my house. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
I used to plan my groceries.
Yeah, but with a car, you can just kind of like spontaneously be
Yeah.
like, okay, let's just drive. Let's
Yeah.
just go out. Or if you want to like take a trip somewhere where public transportation doesn't take you,
Yeah.
you just hop in your car and you go.
Yeah.
You know? So like it feels like there's more freedom.
That's true.
And
That's
you get
true.
air conditioning, you get personal space, you get to listen to your podcast, or you blast your music as loud as you want. It's just cars are just better. Cars are just better.
I don't know if I feel like cars just better, but yeah, there are a lot of benefits that comes with having a car
Cars are just better.
and not having a car.
Yeah,
But you can't imagine that.
Yeah,
You can't imagine that.
I just
yeah.
like having cars too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any places outside of the U.S. that you would want to visit that you haven't been to yet?
I really want to go to Chiang Mai, which I made this summer.
Okay. Where's that?
Oh, in Thailand. So it's like the
Thailand.
northern
Yeah.
part of Thailand. So I've been to Bangkok. It was fun.
Uh-huh.
I did a girls trip there. It was really, really fun. But now I want to visit. I heard Chiang Mai is more laid back, chill. I also like northern Thai food a lot. Do you know khao soy? Oh, it's like this like curry noodle, but it's crispy. They kind of like flash fried the noodle and it's soup. I don't know. I like northern.
Did they have it at the restaurant last night or?
Oh yeah, they did. We didn't order that.
Oh.
Yeah, and actually there's a Seattle restaurant that just opened, or that restaurant rebranded, where they only sell khao soy.
Oh, really?
We don't have enough time. You just have to come back. Yeah.
All right. You just want me to come back?
Yeah.
You just keep telling me more stuff I got to do.
Yeah.
So I got to come back. Yeah, I'll be back. This
Yeah.
will be my last time. That'll be fun though.
Yeah.
I've never been to Thailand, but it looks really
You like
cool.
Thailand.
I've watched YouTube videos, so I feel
Yeah,
like I've
it's
been
chaotic.
there,
I mean, as all, Asia, Southeast Asia.
but that's the fun part.
Yeah,
though. I like that.
yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
Like things don't close at 6 p.m.
Yeah.
or 7 p.m.
Yeah, that's true.
It's different.
That's true. Yeah, I like a little bit of the chaotic energy of Asia. Like if you go to like, I don't know, I've never been to like Vietnam, but like I like how it's kind of like all the mopeds are going around everywhere.
That's
and you just-
Thailand. Yeah.
That's just, it's chaotic, but it's fun.
Yeah.
It's a good energy. I want to
Yeah.
be there. Dang, that'd be cool. You say you guys might go this summer?
Yeah. So it'll be fun.
Nice.
Where else? I want to go to. So surprisingly, I don't have a huge, like a huge craving to go to Europe. Like how a lot of people really want to go to Europe. I don't have that, but I want to go to Lisbon, like Portugal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it looks really pretty.
Yeah. I've heard good things about Lipson too.
Yeah.
I've had some friends that have
Yeah.
been there.
And I go back to Copenhagen.
Oh, Copenhagen was fun.
Yeah,
That
it's
was
beautiful.
fun.
Yeah.
It is really beautiful. Yeah. Copenhagen was a lot of fun. I like how it's very bikeable too. Like everyone was just on bikes and like
Yeah.
that's fun.
I
too.
love that. Did you bike?
I did. I rented
you
a bike when
did?
I was there. Yeah.
Oh,
And I just
was it
kinda biked
cold?
around. It was a little bit cold, but it wasn't like. I feel like once I rode around a little bit, like your body gets warmed up, so I wasn't like freezing.
That's nice.
Yeah, and I had like enough jacket, like on my jacket, I have enough layers on, so it wasn't like terrible. But yeah, it's like cool just to like bike around the city, and then like there's all those like the historic spots
It's a
too.
vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Copenhagen's fun. I think in Europe, the only places I really want to do on my list is
Yeah,
Spain
yeah.
and Italy.
Oh.
Yeah. But that's
Oh yeah,
just more
I
for
want to
the-
go to Barcelona too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Barcelona will be cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I want to go to Rome too.
Oh.
Yeah, because Italy, like the food,
Yeah, I guess I do want to go to Italy too.
the food would be incredible.
Too many places to go.
The gelato,
Yeah.
the pasta,
Yeah.
the pizza.
The pizza,
Oh.
everything.
I wonder if they have Olive Garden out there.
You won't miss Olive Garden, I'm sure. I've never been, but I'm sure you won't miss
You've
Olive
never been
Garden.
to Olive Garden?
I've never been to Olive
All right,
Garden.
we gotta
My
go.
parents have.
It's a great spot. It's a great
I'm
spot.
sure. I trust you.
It gets my stamp of approval.
The bar is very low.
All right, you want to
Should we
move
try
on
the
to
third
our
one?
third matcha?
Okay.
Let's do it.
Matcha. Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
I like this.
Yeah, this one it tastes more fuller than the other ones.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have as much bitterness as the second one that we tried, but the first one is a lot lighter than this one for sure. This one has more full.
You're
like,
an
flavor to
expert.
it. I'm just comparing it to like how I could drink like whiskey or something.
Do you like this?
This is my favorite one.
Me too. Yeah.
I would rank it. This one is my favorite one, and then the first one we tried, and then the second one we tried.
Yeah. I'm
You
not
too.
buying that anymore. Yeah. But yeah, my ranking's the same as yours. Yeah. It smells grassy. Oh, I should have let you try some without the milk. But yeah, with milk, it balances it out.
Yeah,
Yeah. It feels full. Yeah.
did I get it right?
Yeah. A full body taste.
Yeah. It doesn't taste like, well, maybe it's the milk and the syrup too, but it doesn't taste too grassy.
Yeah. Does it have a dry mouth feeling, you think?
Slightly, but not as much as the second one.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a little bit, like a hint of it.
Yeah.
but I definitely don't feel it as much on my tongue as like
Yeah,
the second one.
the
that we
second
tried.
one,
That
yeah.
one, it was like very obvious, like very prominent on my tongue. I was like,
Agree.
I was like,
Agree.
it's
Yeah.
very
This one
strong
has a
tongue.
little bit of a dry mouth, but it's not noticeable. Like it doesn't bother me. Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
I'm glad. Wow, we like the same one.
We're the same person.
Yeah, basically. I feel like if you're just learning how to drink matcha, you may like the first one more. Like if say you're really, really getting into matcha, because it's just easier to down, maybe.
Yeah. It's not as in your face as much as like these flavors are.
Yeah.
Yeah. This whole weekend was just us like, oh, you like this too? Oh, you're the same in this
Yeah.
one too.
Which is so funny.
That's so funny. All right. I think this is pretty good on time, to be honest with you. We're doing pretty good.
Okay.
So let's just go ahead and we're going to wrap up the podcast. Usually on this podcast, though, we have a ending tradition where our guest just shares like a little bit of a life lesson or some kind of wisdom that
What?
you've learned.
Oh.
Or, yeah. Just if you had any advice to give in general or like something that you feel like, oh, this is like one of the biggest life lessons that I've learned. Is there anything that you can share?
That sounds like a huge task.
No. Life lessons with Joe.
I believe, or this is my mantra in life, that everything that is meant for me, wow, now that I'm about to say it sounds a little cliche, but no. Just based on like everything that happened in my 20s and now that I'm stepping into my, early 30s, I believe that everything that is meant for me, good or bad, it will, like, I will never miss it. I will never miss what's meant for me. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that I don't know, approach, like when I keep that in mind, it helps me get through a lot of different things in life, like as simple as like if I'm doing a job interview, I don't stress about, no, seriously.
You don't prepare at all.
I don't prepare. No, wait, maybe that's why. Okay, yeah. I don't prepare. I don't stress about not getting the job because I'm like, if it's meant for me, it will be mine, right? Like, look at the 11 Madison Park job.
True.
Yeah.
True. Okay.
Right? Like, even the way that I ended up living in Georgia for like 5 years, I never expected that, but I felt like that chapter was going to be a part of a chapter in my life, and it was good. I met all of you, and then I felt this really strong calling that I had to move here. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Is that very cheesy or cliche?
No, that's true. It's honest to you. So I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I know.
Yeah, like I just don't have to worry about missing out on things. Yeah. Or people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say it's not cheesy only because personally I know you and I've seen you kind of live it out, or like I've seen it kind of play out in your life. So I'm like, oh, it sounds cliche, but it's true to you though.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually genuine to you.
Yeah.
So I think that's awesome.
Thank you.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, do you want to plug your Instagram or your business?
My
no,
my
like,
business
your
were like, don't reach out to me if you're trying to take just pictures of yours. No, I'm just kidding. You can always reach out to me at Sammy Samantha, Sammy with 3 M's, because that's the username that was available at that time. You can buy my prints because I like to donate my proceeds to help animals and wildlife. Yeah, that's my only plug.
Awesome. Cool. Well, thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you for having me. This was super fun.
This was fun.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you, guys. See you guys next time on another episode. Peace.